G'day, this is Simon from the Brackets here at another PAX South OC Cars and Coffee. Great turnout already this morning, including some really interesting stuff. A track car built in Mexico from a company called Vool, and also two of the new Supras, including apparently the first one to roll off the production line. Let's swing the camera around and go for a walk. Okay, starting off we have my Camaro next to James's. Next to that, very tough Fox body Mustang running a Vortex supercharger on it. Okay, so there's the first of the brand new Supras that we have here. This one apparently was number one off the production line. Looks really nice. These red mirrors with tie and a red interior actually looks really good. Next to it, Jay's Ford GT, brand new Ford GT. And then some Ferraris in a row. Look at them all through here. 488, Alls, 430, 458 Italia, and then a couple of McLarens. 650S, then a beautiful 720S, another 430. Okay, so this is the track car I was talking about. Let's see if we can find the gentleman who's with it. If I may, this is Chanu. Tell us about the car. So this is really interesting. This is designed and built in Mexico, I believe. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right. It's called the Vool, and this is the Race of Champions, model. There's three models: the 05 Race of Champions, and 05 RR. We just introduced them a couple weeks ago at Pebble Beach.
It's a beautiful car, and there's three different. You said three different performance levels. This is the middle one, correct?
That's right. This is 360 horsepower. The car weighs about 1,500 pounds.
That's insane. And not surprising. Look at that beautiful raw carbon fiber on the outside, and the whole body's carbon fiber as well.
That's right. That's right. The tub is real unique. It's an aluminum and composite. Tub that's extremely light, very similar to the Lotus, tubs that you find in the Elise and Exige.
It's beautiful. And what is the power plant?
It's got the 2.3 liter EcoBoost from Ford.
Okay.
Turbocharged.
Yep.
So in this state of tune, it's making 360 horsepower.
And in the bigger one, it's 400. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah.
And that car does 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds, I believe.
That's
it's a
right.
Very quick car.
Yeah, this one's still under 3 seconds, so it's still very.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, the thing I love about this car is that it's got a really wide planted footprint. I'm looking at it next to the Ferraris and everything else, and while it's so light, and it's actually not that. It's not a tiny car, and yet it's incredibly light. So I can only imagine what this thing's going to be like on the track. So they're being sold now in the US?
They are. They just introduced them into the US market 2 weeks ago.
Excellent. And if somebody wants to find out more, what's the website they should go to?
Go to blackshadowmotors.com, and you can get a lot of information here about all three models there, and then contact us.
Excellent. So blackshadowmotors.com.
That's right.
Really cool. Thank you so much for your time. It was great to have you here. Thanks for bringing it along.
Thank you.
And so, occasionally we get vehicles for sale here. I've got to point this one out today. An ice cream truck for sale. There it is down there. It's got $500,000. Good sense of humour. Super Allegra, Lamborghini, another McLaren there. BMW i8. Viper. Of course, the Viper was the only US built car to end up in the top 10 on the Nürburgring. And then our regular row of some Porsches through here with a ring-in from the UK, a Bentley. And then some more Porsches, and then down the end here we've got some of the Karmas. So this is the Revero, the previous model we can see there, and here is the new one, which is just started shipping, just become available. The main difference between this car and the previous ones, these, apart from the fact that the front of the other one looks really good, these were using a General Motors built engine to power the electrical system. Now, unlike something like, let's pick on a Prius, for example. The Prius has the gasoline engine and the electric engine running the drivetrain, so I can run off both. With these cars, the electric motor is basically the gasoline motor is basically generating power to run the electric motors. So this is more like, dare I say it, a diesel electric generator system used in trains or used in earth moving equipment, those sort of things. The reason they do it that way is you can actually get a lot more torque and a lot more power out of these things. Now, the big difference, as I said, i8 power plant. So this has the same engine, gasoline engine in it, as the BMW i8. 33 Dodge. Then Honda, don't bring your stock standard car in here and lift up the hood. Beautiful Mustang, beautiful Bronco, 302 in that thing. Then our row of regulars that park down this end, which I really love seeing, all these Volkswagens. Look at that thing. That's a great little convertible there. And a Volkswagen bus with a flip out windshield. This has been a previous Car of the Week winner. Notice the little trailer at the back. Isn't that cool? The owner of that knows the full history of that car, including when it was built. Beautiful Sunbeam Tiger. E-Type Jag, the car that Enzo Ferrari himself said was the most beautiful car in the world. Great looking Ford. Bob's T-Bird with those suicide doors. Big old Mercedes. Lexus. Porsche. MG. Great looking Woody here, look at that. Big old Mercury next to another Mercury sedan, well actually convertible, nice to see. Mustang, and then a Corvette, E-Type Jag, another one there, a beautiful ZR1, another new Supra, the one we spoke about before. We've seen this car here before. Really nice looking BMW, really interesting wheels, they look really good, and lots of carbon fibre under the hood. Another one here, really nice, very nicely done. Mercedes, please try and back your cars in when you come to our show, please. It's just safer when you leave. A Prowler, this Hellcat with that gold wrap, which apparently came from the factory that way. Roberts Mustang with that Whipple supercharger on it, built by Lebanon Ford. A GT350, Sunbeam Tiger. There's the V8 under the hood of that thing. And then a Jaguar, and then finally a Beetle at the end. Ranchero next to a old Falcon of the same era. Really good to see. Another Futura there. This is nice, isn't it? This is a real nice Chevy. Beautiful. 56 Chevy. Another GT350 Mustang. Beautiful looking 32 with that blown 383 small block. That's old school if ever I've seen it. Lovely. Really nice looking MG GT there. Lexus. Original old Mini. Right hand drive too. 77 Trans Am, very nice. Challenger, that beautiful bright green. 65 Riviera, beautiful Corvette there with that fuel injected motor in it. A Austin Healey, another one of the regulars. Corvair, BMW, another regular here in this Ford truck, love seeing that. And then nice looking Skyline GTR, running that beautiful RB26 engine, love that motor. And then a Silvia. And another one here, look at that RB26, isn't that nice? Very, very cool. Plymouth. This is nice, isn't it? Oh, another little track day car, but notice what it's got in it. There's an LS under there. Check that out. So that'll have some serious power to weight ratio. Civic Type R, fastest front wheel drive car around Nürburgring. Porsche, another Porsche, isn't that beautiful, that red interior and that black Porsche. Another one there, that satin red actually looks really good. Bit of a survivor here with this one, looks nice. Lovely looking speedster. Volkswagen, Porsche, the old buggy here. They're making a real resurgence at the moment, which is great. Beetle, of course Bruce Meyer who came up with the idea of doing those. Volkswagen, Porsche, previous Car of the Week winner here. Looks really nice. Another little Porsche there, and then a little 240Z. Look at that, isn't that lovely? So original, those twin cars on that thing, beautiful. Couple of 32s next to each other, very nice. And then Ford delivery, good morning. Chevy, 55, that's nice, my daughter would love that, she loves 55, 56s. Porsche, big old Mercury Montclair, very nice. TR6 Triumph. Pontiac, nice to see, isn't this lovely? Look what a beautiful car this is. This is definitely a potential Car of the Week winner. Gosh, that's a beautiful car. Love seeing the Pontiacs, they're far less common. Not against any of the more common cars, we just don't see them as often. A couple of Porsche, beautiful 67 Camaro, love that RS front end on that. And then a Challenger, lovely colour too. Oh, look at this, Slant 6, not something you see every day. Really, really cool to see. Most of these obviously come with a V8. That engine has so much potential. In Australia, they ran Slant 6s in a lot of our Australian-built Valiants, and huge horsepower potential. Beautiful 69 Camaro. Love seeing how shiny this car is. Really cool billet grill in the front of that as well. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the statement that this is making, this big Packard. Love it. El Camino, Hugger Orange. Small block Chev in that, very nice. Edelbrock carb on it. Next to it, another Chevy running the big block. Little Alfa Romeo Giulia. Little BMW there. Great looking Stingray here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Mazda. Toyota 86. Fairlane. A Z06 C7 Corvette next to a Callaway C6 Corvette. Mustang. Another Corvette there, that one running an LS7. It's a great looking Chevy. This thing sounds so tough. Chevy 2. Really clean engine bay in that thing with that small block. Very nice. Corvette. Mustang. And then another C7 here. All of our regulars. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Good to see you all. A Jaguar. Ford. Another old Ford Custom there. This is nice too, isn't it? This old Ford. I think this has been a previous car of the week winner too, I believe. Porsche and then a BMW down here. Porsche, another one, noisy with his alarm going off. This is kind of cute. Another Porsche through here. And hey, this is kind of interesting. Not sure what this is, but really nice. Mid-engine. This is interesting. Obviously built on something else, given that instrumentation, but very cool. Next to it, Subaru, Corvette, WRX, lots of nice carbon fibre and some serious plumbing on that. Nicely done. Roush Mustang, Infinity, Corvette, a little Datsun 240Z, Mustang, really nice looking AMG. Lexus, nice R35 there, another Lexus there, 370Z, Mitsubishi, Giulia, Alfa Romeo, Challenger, another Challenger next to it, one of our regulars, car. Good morning.
Good morning.
Car of the week winner, which is
my grandfather used to say.
Thunderbird there, and a beautiful looking Porsche here. Nice little motorcycle there, beautiful looking GMC truck, Jeep. It's like a fiberglass body 34 by the look of it, bit of custom work on it. Chevelle, Supra, S2000, Porsche, Volkswagen, Charger, Challenger, and then another car of the week winner. Isn't this beautiful? Roadrunner, Superbird. Love this car. Mustang, Jaguar, Grand Wagoneer. A thing, Mercedes, Mitsubishi full drive van, big old Ford there, 55 Chevy here, a Mercedes convertible, Hellcat, Challenger next to a Charger next to a Hellcat Charger. Another previous car of the week winner, this beautiful Jaguar. Isn't that lovely? Make sure to go back and check that out on our videos. A couple of classic Porsche here. 1, 2, and then something a little newer here. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Morgan, beautiful looking car. Corvette, Nissan, Mitsubishi, big old, not old, new Tundra there. Corvette, Ram Air on that Firebird, 67 Camaro, little Triumph, 69 Camaro. F100, a Ranchero there, a Nissan Skyline. Isn't this nice? Hot rod, inline 6. Wow, this is kind of cool. This is a car of the week potential. It's just so neat. Look at it. This is great. Ford inline 6 in it. Very cool. C7, Porsche, C6. Another Porsche here. Great looking Corvette. This is a nice looking Plymouth here. Wow, that's beautiful. Little 2002. Isn't that nice?
And then it's still
And then a little Alfa Romeo Porsche.
Tell me exactly how much you bought.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Actually, the body's better.
Oh, Ford. Nice looking Corvette there. Mustang. Check out this beautiful 69 Camaro RS. Love the clean simplicity of the fact that it's got the orange valve covers and that orange air cleaner as well. It's really got all our billet pulleys on the front of it. Some really nice Hedman ceramic coated headers down there. Really nicely done. Big aluminum radiator. Great to see. Look at this beautiful looking Chevy 40 pickup here. Oh, that's nice. Really, really pretty. And running a small block in there as well, so a new motor. And then the GTI, Chevy 2, Mustang, Corvette, little rotary in this Mazda Ute. Good to see, or pickup. I call it a Ute because that's what we call them in Australia. And after all, we did invent them. The whole concept of an El Camino, a Ranchero, that originally came from Australia. A woman said to one of the Ford executives, her husband was a farmer, we want something we can take the pigs to market on Tuesday and we can go to church in on Sunday. And that's exactly how the very first Ute, utilitarian, or utility as we call it in Australia, vehicle took place. Isn't this nice? A cool little 240 or 260Z. Subaru C6Z06 Sierra. A well-driven off-road Toyota there. C7 Corvette. Really nice looking Jeep in that grey, love it. GT4 Porsche. Corvette. Mustang. This Grand Cherokee sounded very tough coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if that's not got a Hellcat motor on it. Really nice looking Blazer in Hugger Orange. Audi. Corvette. Viper. Very nice model too, the TA model. Corvette. A little Honda Trail 90. In Australia, the postal workers use those, believe it or not. Jeep. Tacoma. Good fiberglass on it. Aston Martin. Lovely looking Willys there with a V8 put in it. Corvette, another Corvette, a row of 3 C7s and then a C6 right here at the end. 1950s GMC truck, very nice, 68 Camaro this time. El Camino, a Porsche, Mercedes camper van. People bring everything to the show. Cadillac, CTSV GMC truck with some really nice fenders on that thing. BMW, couple of Porsche, classic little Toyota Corolla. Wow, pulling some money now. Really nice little Lotus. Two of them actually side by side. Two little Lotus. Going from a car that has probably air conditioning and some creature comforts to this little guy, which is great. They look like side draft Webers. Yep, they are. Very nice. And then on the end here, BMW C7. This is nice, isn't it? Dodge. Look at that. 4-barrel. Not sure what engine that is. I'm guessing probably 383 there written on the side. There we go. Beautiful MGB.
Love your page.
Thank you, BMW. Great looking old Falcon there. Isn't that nice? Another Dodge convertible. WRX. A Scion FRS next to its Toyota 86 brother. Same car basically. Different badging for around the world. BMW, Mustang, Z06 next to a Jaguar. A Cutlass Supreme, Challenger, really nice looking Chevy. It's been here a lot of times, really nice. Porsche, big old lifted Ram. That's nice. That's a 79, I think, Trans Am. We saw a 77 one earlier. Difference being this doesn't have the grille between the headlights like the other one does. Little Datsun there. Mach 1 Mustang. A 66 Chevelle, beautiful classic Chevy there. Now, I bet this car surprises a few people. That has a huge, huge sail seat in the front there. So, probably one of those cars that's a bit of a sleeper, people don't expect it. Obviously, this Toyota 86 is on air ride, other than that, or he's got a bad issue with camber on his wheels. Now, this is a Chevy SS that somebody's rebadged as a Holden. I said to him, hey, you can't put the rainbow wrap on a Holden. We just don't do it in Australia. So, Holden, of course, being the company who built this car originally in Adelaide, Australia. Now, no longer built, unfortunately. Another Chevy SS with a Chevy badge. Lexus. Chevelle. Nissan, a couple of them in a row. Gen 6 Camaro, 1, 2, 3. This one running a new Whipple supercharger, ZL1, really nice car. Another ZL1, very nice. Next to a Viper, and then a Hyundai Challenger in that nice purple, bright blue little Range Rover there. Miata F100, classic truck that is, isn't it? A couple of Corvettes. Classic Volvo P1800, Mustang, another Mustang, RX-7 from the mid 80s, and then a little Volkswagen Beetle down here. Subaru, really nice bright red little Infiniti there, and then Mitsubishi 3000 GT.
Well, this is GTO.
GTO. Tell me about the difference.
So, other than being left-hand drive,
Ah, okay.
there's a few fenders different.
Right.
I have like side markers on the side.
Okay. Same engine though.
Yeah, same engine.
Interesting. Yeah, so right-hand drive, that's very cool. So you imported this from Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, these cars were really underrated. A lot of people sort of overlooked them as an import, and yet they have a lot of potential. And even when they came out, they were not, at least in Australia, people who knew about them were really impressed with what they were capable of doing. I guess think of a Turbo Supra in the same era, and that's kind of what this was up against.
This one's up against not as much the Supra, more the GTRs.
Yeah, right.
Because during the old endurance, Japanese endurance races, it competed against the GTRs and beat them out.
And it was a turbocharged
Yeah, so we got a V6 twin turbocharged.
3 litre, yeah?
Yeah, 3 liter all-wheel drive.
Yeah, crazy. Thanks for bringing it out. Good to see. Thanks for spending some time with us. Love it. BMW, little Nissan thing with a, I've got a place in my heart for a beautiful Land Cruiser FJ40. Little Mazda there, RX-7, a Mustang, a little Nissan, I think. Interesting. That's a Century, I think it's a Toyota. Supra, Mustang, Volkswagen Bus, one of the sort of more recent ones, should I say, not the new one, which of course electric. BMW, another BMW. There's that Civic Type R again, beautiful little Porsche in that grey, lovely looking 56 Chevy, Corvette, Mustang, and then Challenger, and then another Mustang, little Dodge SRT, Civic, Chevy truck running a small block, another Civic Type R, Lexus, interesting blue wrap on this, I think is a WRX, yeah, badges on the side, WRX. Another WRX next to it, nice carbon fibre, Focus ST, another Focus ST, and then a third, and then a fourth Focus ST, good to see them along, a Silvia GTI, and then Subaru, BMW, Mustang, another Mustang here, GT350 this time, Alfa Romeo, a Mazda Speed 3 GTO, C6, and a classic Corvette. Look at that. Last row, Lexus 323i BMW S2000, Raptor, C6 sandwiched between another Raptor there, Rubicon with a nice lift kit and some big wheels, Corvette, ZL1, a Gen 6 Camaro, soft top too, interesting to see, Mustang, Lexus, another Mustang here, got 3 of them in fact, a row of them through here, some of our regulars. This one of course was the Bullet edition. Our regulars, Mustang, a Cobra, more Mustangs through here, look at them all. This one trying to pull out, another one there, Pontiac GTO, Miata, a Audi, Cobra replica, Corvette, BMW, Gold Mercedes, Challenger, Cadillac, 2 of them in a row, CTSV, little RX-7, nice little Nissan there, another Civic Type R, Supra, BMW, it's a really serious lifted truck there, a couple of them, Chevy next to a big old Ram, very cool. A Lexus, BMW, 2 of them in a row, 67 Camaro, Gen 6 Camaro, 2 of those in a row, really nice looking Porsche 928S, Hyundai, Lexus, BMW, Mercedes convertible, another Civic Type R, looks like this is the day of Civic Type R's today, a Miata, and then a classic BMW down the end here. Okay, so another row, Ferrari, a Mercedes, nice and tint pros in their McLaren brand new Ford GT here. Another one. So there's two of them we got here this morning. Mercedes, Lamborghini, Porsche. I think that's Pete's little 930. Porsche, Ferrari, Cadillac. That's nice. Chevy, nice looking small block in that. Another Chevy there. That thing's in the weeds. Looks good. Custom truck here. This is interesting, isn't it? It's hot rod. Interesting. I wonder if this is classic or if this is a recreation of one of those sort of 70s look hot rods. Really nice. Continental Slam truck. Supra, I think, but I'm not sure. It's a Mitsubishi. This is it the Fast and Furious car? Sure looks like it. Huh.
They always did my math on this door.
Interesting. It certainly looks like the Fast and Furious car, doesn't it? Very cool. Alfa Romeo, Audi R8, beautiful Chevy, GT3 RS, R35, 600 LT, really nice McLaren, love that. One of the new Acuras, Ferrari, couple of 458 Italias, Lamborghini, and then up here a 720S. Over the other side, Jeffrey's Jeep, Porsche, rather than through here, another one, GT3 RS, AMG, Viper, another 458 Italia. Now, we'll see if I can insert a photo in here if I think to. Is it just me, or does the front of that grille look like Milhouse from The Simpsons? I'm just saying, I'm going to try and superimpose it, but that Rolls-Royce grille, to me, looks like Milhouse from The Simpsons. I'll see if I can superimpose that image, as I said. AMG, British Racing Green, E-Type Jag, and then a BMW up here. Let's do some motorcycles. Harley Davidson, KTM. Oh, I love that Thruxton. Really nice. The thing I like about this is look how they've made the fuel injection system look like the classic old carburetor they used to run on these old Triumphs. Nicely done. Little Vespa, Harley Davidson, Yamaha back in there, little Honda. Not sure what that was. That was a Honda as well. BMW, Suzuki, Honda, Ducati, Harley Davidson, another Harley there, and another Harley there. So we've got a Honda up in here, another Honda there, Triumph, Harley, Honda, I think it's a big Goldwing, BMW. Not sure what this is. Triumph. It was a Harley as well, and then finally this Harley up here. It was good. So that's it for another week of South OC Cars and Coffee. What a crazy turnout we've had today. Some really interesting stuff. That Vool car from built in Mexico, first showing here at South OC Cars and Coffee, straight back from Pebble Beach. Lots of great stuff. Ford GTs, just so many different things. Some classic hot rods as well. Big thank you to the Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. We really appreciate it. Of course, the San Diego Blood Drive for coming along today as well. Of course, thank you as always to Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts, for Rockwell's for bringing out their food truck, and of course the big thank you to you, all of the people who brought out your cars, motorcycles, trucks, everything else to make this the great event that it is. Have a great long weekend. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.